Mick Aussie in the house. Mick, the CFL is back. Let's rock.
Yes, mate. Be getting the Elks jersey on Sunday, going to the game, can't wait. But I thought I'd wear this cricket jersey because it might give us some good luck, mate, because you know our boy Travis Head, we've talked about him for years. I knew him growing up. He's one of the best batsmen in the world. He made 163 for Australia in the World Test Championship against England, so he kicked butt on the big stage. So maybe the shirt worn by Travis Head can give us some luck, mate.
Let's get it. I need some luck. We all need it. I got luck, but it ain't good. I've got luck, Mick, but it's not good luck. But I know you always like to get the balls out. It's a nice CFL ball, Mick, huh?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit bigger, as they say. Our balls are bigger. You know what it is? They say that? A CFL ball it's a little bit rounder than an NFL ball. You know what it is? It's very similar. It's essentially a college football. Anyone knows what I'm talking about? Like an NCAA football is a little... The NFL is a little like longer, submarine-ish. Has this one like an NCAA has a little bit more of a. You need a bigger hand type of thing to. And it's got the white stripes. Are you a fan of the white stripes, Parker? Nice and old school. Yeah. The stripes, it helps people catch the football too. Guys, it's hard. It's easier to catch with the white stripes. I like the old school white stripes. Yeah. But when they say the CFL used to have that slogan, remember that was their thing? Our balls are bigger. This year, their theme is big time football is back. They're on this thing about like, and I agree. Like, have some more pride about it. Like, I agree. Like, you'll notice they keep using the term big time. Like, this is big time. Like, big time athletes, big time play. Like, they're pushing the big time thing a lot. But let's get into this, Mick, because time's flying by here. Edmonton Elks, I think they're going to win. How many home games have they lost in a row? Is it 18, 19, 20? How many? Do you know?
It's two and a half years, and I did just Google it. It said 15, but that might be wrong. But anyway,
no.
Way too long. And I'm with you.
I think it's 17 now, to be honest. I think it's 17. Right. Okay, go on. But they're going to win.
Way too many, but I see now they are 2.5 point favorite. And listen, if they get that offense going with Taylor Cornelius, he can just throw it up to Lewis. They've got a great receiving core. Mitchell's been good, and they've got a couple others come across as well. They got 5 or 6 very good pieces on defense, including Jake Ceresna, Niles Morgan. I'm a big fan of him. Purify across from BC Lions. Grimes is still struggling with his knee. He played in the NFL at the Eagles for a while. Gainey's back there, but we're a little bit worried about their special teams and their kicker, a 36-year-old from England, a former soccer player, faithful. So let's keep the faith, but we're a little bit worried about him, actually.
All right, Mick, so let me ask you. Hamilton Tiger Cats are getting 5.5 points tonight against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Bo Levi Mitchell makes his Tiger Cat debut. What's your pick?
Yeah, I'm with you. I went for the Bombers but I like what you said. Take the Tiger Cats at plus 5.5. They might get the Bombers early. Bombers will be there at the end of the year, but they're getting old and they haven't played that much preseason. But I do like Bo Levi Jeans Mitchell. I'm not a Stamps fan, as you know, but I've always liked Bo Levi. He came into the league, played well from the start. His receiving core is a bit young and inexperienced, but you would think the Tiger Cats would have a good year. But they always seem to have so many injuries, that mob.
All right, Mick, we'll go rapid fire. Ottawa Red Blacks tomorrow against the Montreal Alouettes. Alouettes laying 1.5, 2 points in this game. Masoli is still out for the first 2 weeks of the season. Who do you like in that game?
Yeah, I can't pick you Alouettes, mate. I'm not a fan of Jason Moss. He's probably a nice person. I'm not a fan of him as coach. And they got the Riders quarterback. They reckon they're not going to get on too well. I'm actually going to go for the Red Blacks to pull off an upset there in Montreal. I think Alouettes will struggle this year. Sadly, the ownership debacle might have affected them off season. So take the Red Blacks, I think, but average game.
It's going to be a close game, and it's going to be a low-scoring game, that football game. We talked about the Rough Riders and the Elks. The Elks are also 2.5-point favorites in this football game. We'll play the money line with the Elks, but the Elks are ready to break loose. They had some nice offseason signings. They showed progress last year, and they were pretty good on the road. Actually, they beat some good teams on the road. They just couldn't win at home for whatever reason. It's not your fault. You support them. You go to the game. So we tell people in Edmonton, go to the Elks game Sunday night and root your team home. And let's get that W on the board. Let's get into the AFL right now, Mick. So AFL footy. Let's get after it. Also, French Open. What do you think of the French Open there, Mick? Unbelievable, man. Djokovic does it again. Alcaraz cramps up. Good for you, kid.
Oh, never a fan of the French Open. They play on dirt. They call it clay, but I call it dirt. And why don't they sweep that dirt off? It seems crazy. They slip and slide. I just think they should sweep that loose dirt off. But hey, whatever.
Dude, that's what they do. That's just like they play. You could get a complaint about they play on grass at Wimbledon. What do they play on grass for?
Grass is awesome to play on.
You are a tennis guy, though. You are a tennis guy. What's your favorite surface to play on?
Oh, grass. I played at Memorial Drive in Adelaide before they put the proper hard surface on. And in Gawler, we had like 15 lawn courts, but they're all gone now. But back then I was playing, it was unbelievable. But you got to have a good lawn court. If it's all roughened, it's no good. But beautiful lawn court is unbelievable to play tennis on.
Mick, your Adelaide Crows take on my West Coast Eagles. And I never thought I'd see the day that the Adelaide Crows would be 61.5-point favorites, bro, over my team. Here we go. 62 points. What's your pick?
Oh, mate, your team's a mess. Crows at home, they should get it done by probably about that much. If it's dry, the young kids do really well at home, but our record away from home is terrible. And I went back and forward last week on them or the Suns up in Darwin. Crows were up by 35 points and then blew it, so I wasn't happy about that. They'll come back with a vengeance. The Eagles got a couple of players back, but more injuries and not many good kids coming through. They need to stockpile on the draft real good, and hopefully they need to hit the draft, mate.
Hey, Collingwood and Melbourne's a good game, Mick. We got the Magpies are minus 130 on the money line, minus 3.5. We got about a minute left. What are your best bets, Mick, in the AFL this week?
I like the Roos to cover and maybe win down there in Hobart. They're playing a bit better, so take the Kangaroos to cover and maybe win. Back to the Magpies. I think they will win. Their star player De Goey's out, but that's a beauty on the King's birthday, not the Queen's birthday. Collingwood over the Demons. I like the Dockers on the money line over there in Perth, but it could be wet against the Tigers, but they should get it done.
Great stuff, Mick. Hopefully the Edmonton Elks get it done on Sunday night as well. Enjoy the games tonight.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.